Welcome, my beautiful Leos, to your March 2020 reading, and thank you so much for tuning in again this month for those of you who have been tuning in, and for all new subscribers. I am still offering my free mini reading. I'm still really new to YouTube, and I've absolutely been loving all your questions, so please keep them coming. So if you've got any questions about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover and you'd like to know about, please take that opportunity of a free mini reading. Just click the subscribe button and leave your question in the comments below. Or if you want to keep your questions out of the public forum, just email me. My email address is also below. So let's get into your March reading. And I must say, beautiful Leos, you have an amazing month coming up for you, I feel. And you know what? I think it's quite significant as well this month for a lot of you. You do have quite a few major arcanas and an ace card there, and you've got my favorite card in the whole deck, the Wish Come True card, the Nine of Cups. But we'll get into that. But this month, I just feel that there is so much love for you in your relationships, and you start out with the Two of Cups. And you know what? This is the card of falling in love. Now, the Two of Cups shows that if you're in a relationship, this relationship has really grown, and two people, like, your hearts are really becoming intertwined, and the commitments that you have with an existing partner is really growing deeper this month. And for those of you in a brand new relationship, this is getting really deep and intense as well. The Two of Cups is often the card that a lot of readers call that perfect match, the twin soul card. So I really feel that this month there is a connection that is being made for you with someone new, potentially, or an existing partner that really will last an entire lifetime. I really feel that. So that is just such a lovely message for you guys in March. And this leads into the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card is a card of complete and absolute transformation. It is such a wonderful card. You know, and I feel like this relationship is is transforming you. It's this relationship that is making you making you complete almost. And the Judgment card also asks you to look back and review your past, and by doing that you can decide on where you want to go in the future. Now, this month I see some significant people, and the Queen of Pentacles is one of those people. Now, this can be a Virgo, or it can be because this is a general reading, this can be any earth sign, so a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And this card also speaks of abundance for a lot of people. You know, it's a really great money card, and this person as well is an amazing parent or mother, an amazing friend, an amazing spouse as well. So if it doesn't represent an earth sign, because this is a general reading, this can be this sort of person. And this person is very generous as well, and helps anyone that requires assistance. So you're really lucky to have this person in your life, coming into your life this month. Now, it also, the Queen of Pentacles can also speak about manifesting wealth. So you're really going to be able to attract a lot of money to you this month. And you've got everything kind of figured out as well. And you're sort of taking the down to earth approach to your problems. And you are also taking on a lot of the properties of this person, and you're making sure that everyone around you has their needs met. And you can't forget about your family and friends. But I do feel like this definitely surrounds your career as well. So there's a lot of prosperity and good things happening in your career for you. But as always, beautiful Leo, you are just so caring. I just love Leos, so caring and nurturing, and you'll be thinking about your friends and family this month, and probably this year as well. Now, the Lovers card has come out for you, and this not only speaks of love, which is kind of like it balances out that Two of Cups, it's speaking of a deep love relationship. It absolutely speaks of that. But the Lovers card, it can, it talks of a powerful and long-lasting relationship, and it's either on its way in March or you're in it, you're living it, you're breathing it this month. But it can, for some of you, talk about a choice. Now, the Lovers card in the traditional deck usually has 3 people in the card, and it can often talk about, making a choice between 2 people. And I do actually see 2 people here this month. There is that person I spoke of, the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the King of Wands. So there could be a choice in love for some of you, but this could also be a choice between creativity and your finances. What do you passionately want to do, what you physically need to worry about in terms of money and excuse me, having an income. And it can also be that choice between 2 people. You could be in a situation where there's a new relationship and you're thinking about the past and the future and which way you want to go. But I do feel this does have something to do with that, talking about that deep love and that, that true enduring love. And it can indicate engagements and marriages. You've got the Ace of Wands there. I'm kind of skipping all over the place, but I see that these are just so interconnected, these cards. The Ace of Wands talks about a new, passionate start to a creative endeavor, to a relationship. It can also speak of the birth of a child or the birth of your baby. It does a child not so much in the literal sense, but, you might be adopting a child, you might be buying a new puppy. So there can be a lot of meanings around that, but it is absolutely the beginning of a most amazing, creative, passionate time in your life in March. As I said, there is that dream come true card, and who doesn't want a dream come true? Who doesn't want that that just to close your eyes and imagine how you want your life to be and have that happen? But this month it's happening. I really feel that. I feel there could be, the Ace of Wands also speaks of the beginning of a new chapter in a career or in a creative project. So if you've been worrying about that or thinking about that, I see you just being able to visualize what you want, and you are going to bring that towards you. Your positive thinking is absolutely going to bring that towards you. And if you haven't made a wish, make it in March, because you've got the energy there for that. Now, I see that there is great abundance for you. You know, you've got the Six of Wands, you've got two Pentacle cards, and that does talk of wealth and abundance. And the Six absolutely does say that you're going to have quite stable financial situation there. One thing that the Six of Pentacles can talk of is make sure you're not giving your money. You're such a generous person, you know, and make sure you are giving it to the right people. You're not giving your money away to somebody who's just trying to swindle it from you, you know. Keep an eye on where you're spending, essentially, is the message. And in a very few instances, and I'm not getting that energy, but I can feel like someone might try to swindle you out of some money. So just be careful. Keep an eye out on that. But seriously, the energy for you this month is wonderful. And so I wouldn't really worry too much about it. I think more that message is more for you to sort of keep an eye on where you're spending your money, because, you know, Leos do love to spend. All fire signs do a little bit, but they love that that warmth and, you know, just having luxury kind of things around them and security around them. So just keep an eye on that. And, you know, as I go back to the Ace of Wands here, and this is that beautiful card of, you know, it's a promise of wonderful things when you draw that card. You have amazing opportunities to change your life, and with that Judgment card there, you know, changing your life, there's a complete transformation there, as I said. And you it represents beginning, and beginning in the aces always talk of a beginning in the suit that they represent. So the Ace of Wands, that is the Ace of Fire, and that is the area of creativity, career, passion, and self-development. So there's an absolute new beginning for you here in March that's really starting, and that's just going to be wonderful, absolutely wonderful. You can see that your dreams are within reach this month, and you know, you've still got to take the necessary actions to attain your goals, but the card just speaks of wonderful new possibilities that are coming into play for you. So it's just going to be wonderful. Now, the King of Wands. This is a very strong personality, potentially an Aries, but as a general reading, this is a fire sign, so could be just another Leo like yourself. It could be an Aries, or it can be a Sagittarius. But most of the time when I do my readings, this card represents an Aries. And the Aries is like the boss, the leader. He's strong, and he or she is a very strong character. And this card kind of talks about, you know, it's time for you to take charge. And this card wants you to realize your incredible leadership skills. And, you know, it's going to really benefit you to sort of focus on getting the job done efficiently and effectively, but also with a bit of flair. And I think, you know, Leos do kind of have that bit of flair. All fire signs have that kind of bit of flair. And it's time to really focus on the issues that matter and dismiss everything else that's distracting you this month. You know, also there's going to be a lot of talented and friendly people coming into your life in March, and they're going to be able to help you. So graciously accept their assistance in March is also the message of the King of Wands. So let's move on to your Doreen Virtue Healing with the Angels card. And you have music coming out for you this month. Now, that is pretty self explanatory, really, isn't it? But I just want to read Doreen Virtue's words because they are so beautiful. So, the angels guide you to immerse yourself in beautiful music. Music lifts your spirit above earthbound concerns and elevates your thoughts to divine love. You have angels with you who want to help you through the healing properties of music. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to add more music into your life. They guide you to play soft background music while you dress, work, and play. They also ask you to whistle and sing often. You may also have drawn this card because of your own musical gifts. Have you felt guided lately to compose a song, participate in a musical play, join a singing group or band, or play an instrument? These inner nudges may be coming from your angels who can see your God-given gifts. They know that your musical talents will help others. So they ask you to be an earth angel by expressing your gift of song and melody. Wow. And you know what? This can tie into the Ace of Wands, because the Ace of Wands, as I was saying, it speaks of the energies of the fire sign, and that is creativity and the birth of a creative project. So some of you may very well be getting into, you may be a musician or getting into the music industry, and something amazing can start for you in March. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, beautiful Leos. Don't forget, take up the opportunity of that free mini reading, and if you're into crystals, check out my website at kazana.com. The link is below, and I've got some beautiful one-off pieces of jewelry there, and they are all designed and made in Australia, all one-off, so you will not be able to buy 20 of these. Once these are sold, they are gone. And then there's some pretty groovy coloured earrings made out of Swarovski crystals there as well. So have an amazing March, my beautiful Leos, and I'll see you next month. Bye. Love you.